Well, I'm not here to teach you how to play ball, but I want to talk about eclipse. Now, we have three major types of eclipse. We have the solar eclipse, we have the lunar eclipse, and we have the annular eclipse. So let me quickly talk about the lunar eclipse. But before then, this is the Earth. This bigger ball is the Earth, and this is the moon. So you can consider that my sun is shining from the left hand side. So take note of that. What happened is that at every point in time, the moon is revolving around the Earth, and the Earth is revolving around the sun. So let's say, but the sun is still standing still there. Now let's say at a particular point in time, these three bodies, that is the moon, the Earth, and the sun, which is here, they line up on a straight line. Whenever this happens, these two objects, the Earth and the moon, they are opaque objects. That is, they don't allow light to pass through them, and you can't see through them as well. So because of that now, opaque objects, whenever they are blocking the path of light, they cast their shadow on the other end. So if light is coming from this way, then shadow will be casted to the other end. Just like me, I'm an opaque object, and if you look right behind me, you see a form of shadow of me. Now, so what happened is that eclipse is like a darkness. And if eclipse is darkness, if I say that we have lunar eclipse, it's sort of saying that we have lunar darkness, which is the darkness of the moon. So let's see how that happens. These two objects are opaque, and my sunlight is coming from this end, which implies that if I place this object here where the sunlight is coming from, and the moon is in a straight line with it as well. So the three bodies, the moon, the Earth, and the sun, are in a straight line, and the Earth is in between the sun and the moon. What will happen? This opaque Earth will be blocking the light from reaching the moon. Therefore, the moon will be in darkness, which is known as lunar eclipse. This is the arrangement when you have lunar eclipse. That is eclipse of the moon, darkness of the moon. Now, if we switch the whole thing, now the moon is going to be between the Earth and the sun. The moon also is opaque in nature, which means that it will cast its own shadow on Earth. But unlike the other time, this one covers the moon totally, but this one will just cover a particular part of the Earth. And this part that is covered will experience total darkness, which is called. So now, what is happening is that the people here on Earth are supposed to be experiencing sunlight at that moment. But because something is already blocking the path of the sunlight, then they will experience darkness instead of sunlight. And thereby, they have what? Eclipse of the sun. Eclipse of the sun. The last one, which is the annular eclipse, it is also still the same position. The only thing is that when there is strong intensity of light coming from the sun, and it happens that the rays of light coming from the sun intersect at a point here in between the moon and the Earth. If this ray of light intersects before they reach the Earth, then you have what we call annular eclipse. And with that, you have a form of ring of light formed around the Earth in that situation. So that is the major difference among the three different type of eclipse that we have. So if you like this video like this, you can subscribe and follow, and like, comment as well. You can share too. I'll see you in the next one.